Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to coloring this page from Spring Scenes, where I'm pretty sure we're going to continue on the grass. Let's just see if I can get the camera zoomed. Right, so I'm looking at this thing thinking, are these like legs like this? Like, is it a sort of table thing, or I do not know. It's probably easier to just do it in one color. We'll just do that. Keep it simple. Now I have a glass screen. Oh, well, that's interesting. Which is, I don't know, it's a bit blue-ish. Just double checked, because I feel like that could be very nice for these leaves. Now, of course there's background noise. Now over there is definitely part of that bush behind it, which I think we did with the GY5. I feel like I should scream because my neighbors are a bit loud with the music, but I'll just hope that's not picking up. Let's be wishful thinking. Got the chrome oxide and just put a little bit of that in, because we totally forgot that. So that's done. What to do with this one? You know what? I'm gonna get that dolphin blue. Now, normally I'd have my markers pretty close by, but because it's warm and the sun got in the room, so I kind of moved it away from the window a bit. Because markers and heat and sun, it's just a bad combo. Ooh, getting myself into trouble here. What kind of pencil am I going to use there? But I knew that before I put that color in. It's about the challenge. And I have the chrome orange, which is that one, which is basically the lightest orange. I mean, that one is lighter, but it's more on the pink side. This one is very fluorescent, which is kind of nice, I think. I hope. Make these little flowers pop a little. Oh, that is quite lovely. Not sure what to do with that, but oh well. I should probably start with the grass, because, well, we already got started on that. Pretty sure I'll be using permanent green olive, which I think is this one. And of course I did not bring my sharpener, so, well, you wouldn't be bothered by that, but I would, because that'll just mean I'll just make one of those fancy transitions and come back in all sweaty from just walking the stairs. I think just those two would work. Oh, wait. I'll just use my cheap one, because I don't feel like doing much in this heat. Right, lucky for me, I still had that lying around. Now this point is kind of, and I could keep going, but it's I feel like it's usable. Whoa, that's reflecting. Let's just see what we can do. Hopefully I still have a few, yeah, I have Q-tips. That is wonderful. I mean, basically we're just trying to figure out where the shadow is, which is usually somewhere at the bottom. Because, well, the sun comes from up there somewhere. I'll just take this along. Totally blocked the wrong color in here. What's that? Alright. Oh, so noisy in the background. Just kind of interesting because during the day it was so quiet. Now I'm going into that May, which was the 170. Probably someone sort of, I don't know, kind of feels like going through an emotional phase or whatever, which is great, but just close the window because your singing is not all that great. Summer frustrations, right? Relatable? Like, I get listening to music, I do that too, but I use headphones because, I don't know, I want to stay friends with my neighbors, and I am generally not all about pissing people off. You know, music can do that. Especially when your neighbor is trying to record something for YouTube. Oh my god, headbutting the camera already. So, I mean, lucky for me though, this guy's singing voice is so off that, you know, even if the mic is picking it up, I will not get a copyright strike because this doesn't sound anything like whatever he's listening to. Actually put some foam by the window. That's not helping either. Oh my god, it's not even singing. It's like he put the music so loud that in order to hear himself, he's gonna have to scream along. So, if you are hearing it, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I have neighbors like that. I mean, when it's a car, you can never really pinpoint because it could be a neighbor. Could be one of their visitors, but this, well, I've heard this howling before. It is a neighbor. And it is 10:30 p.m. And actually I wanted to get this done earlier, but it was so flippin' warm. So I just waited a bit. But I should be uploading this tomorrow, which is on a Friday, which is a school day. So it's not exactly a decent time to crank the volume and decide to howl along with the music. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter where you live. That's like a common thing, right? That's not just a where I live kind of thing. Alright, now it does look, it looks grassy enough to me. Might want to go a bit darker though. Oh my god. You're drinking along with it too. No sober person would do this. I hope not. Oh well. I feel like I should like call someone like, oh my god, he's not doing okay. He probably isn't though. I should probably find something else to talk about than my noisy neighbors too. Like the fact that I'm completely melting in here. Or what I could do to avoid these convos about it being warm and drunken loud neighbors, could just speed it up in a bit, and I'll just make sure to get the part where I do one of the darker bits, because that light color, we're going in very light. Alright, ooh. So I need some, I need my green, my grassy green. So lately I have been doing some, well, drawing, which is on A5, so I can just sit on the couch. Which comes with sort of an added benefit that I don't have to clean up here anymore. Well, I could, but I can just leave my pencils lying around, as well as the markers. The ones that I'm using anyways. Which is why I knew which one to get, which was, by the way, the Sugarcane GY7. Because let's just assume you're not leaving everything lying around. Oh my god, he's getting louder and louder. Awesome. Oh god. It's not getting better. Oh well. I'm wondering if he realizes that, like, everyone can hear it. Then again, if he's as drunk as I think he might be, he would not care. Oh my god. Well, anyways, speeding up time coming up anyways, so I'm not putting my marker in there because I'm just a bit lazy. Kind of forgot to do it there, but oh well. Oh my god. Why? Why not do this during the day? Tomorrow is actually a school day. That and people going to work, so. Oh well. Judging by the music, I don't know. Did his girlfriend break up with him, or did he lose his favorite whatever? Maybe he just lost in his favorite game? I was kind of wondering why people do that. I get feeling bad. Trust me, I get feeling bad. I feel bad. But I pick up pencils, I color, and well, I'm hoping people will color along. That's my outlet. I don't get why you should resort to coping mechanisms that bother other people. Anyways, so we're just going to go over everything up till there. I'll just speed that up because I'm annoyed by my neighbor, and you're probably getting annoyed by me talking about it, so speeding up time. Alright, going into these, I have the 115, which is more to the red. I have the 111, which is, well, I just skipped one in between, and I have the 107. Let's just see what we can do with these tiny flowers. Of course, the dark one at the bottom, it's like a basic rule almost. It definitely isn't, but it does seem to become a basic rule on this one. Though I think with flowers like these, the color, the darker color is usually at the bottom. I think these are tulips, which come in a variety of colors. So now I'm going to go into that in-between color. That yellow is just going to be for the top. See if we can get it. I don't know. Oh my god. I am definitely hoping that you cannot hear it. If not, then yay. If you can hear it, then, well, I guess my neighbor just started his YouTube singing career. I should move to an island. But why not do this during the day? Why do this at like 11 p.m.? I have an opinion about that. Clearly. Alright. I'm gonna dig through and see if I can find colors for that. Alright, just sticking to two, I have the 161 and the 162. Which is that one and that one, which we're going to use over there. Again, darker color at the bottom. Oh, wow. Yeah. Don't do alcohol, people. Bad, 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 bad. You can't hold your liquor. If you act like an idiot when you drink, then seriously don't drink. Can't imagine he's sober. Oh, you wouldn't do this when you're sober, right? Kind of sucks, because, I mean, my week has been a bit meh, so mentally I've been drained, and the weather is flippy warm. So for that one, I'm going for the deep cobalt and the dark phthalo, so that is, well, the bluish greeny one and the less bluish greeny one. I'm glad I could be informative. These need sharpening though. But to me, what is extra annoying about it, why I'm like more annoyed by it than I normally would be, is again, you know, my week has been complicated. So I was really kind of looking forward to just sitting and clearing my mind and coloring, which the sitting and the coloring, that part, well, it's happening, clearly. Alright, now we had, mostly the dark side is there, so I'll just continue with that on this. But yeah, I was really kind of just, I wanted to get in here, clear my mind, color, and now I have, which sounds like a very drunk neighbor, howling along with music. It's just, yeah. But well, that is summer here. It just is. Sadly. I actually waited sort of till evening, one, because of the temperature, and two, it would be just more quiet out there. Thinking I would be more zen in here, but I can feel that this is not making me zen. Well, it's looking good, but I'm gonna have to take a little break because this is frustrating everything out of me. And I really want to be talking about something other than, well, my neighbor howling. This turned out pretty good though. I was a little worried when I put that blue in, but I like it. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break because this is stressing me out more than I find comfortable. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, back. Noise is still going, but so I was thinking, because we have that orange and purple mix really well, so I'm gonna go for the V230 just for this bit. I mean, I am gonna continue this, but I don't know, I feel like I can decide the shading better when combining it with the tulips or something. I don't know. I just want some fun colors, I guess. Oh, I like my choice. Look at that. That looks kind of cute. Now, for that, I couldn't decide what it was, so I decided it's more like a barrel underneath. Is that color on here? It is, of course, not. I always grab the wrong one first. So I have the 60, which is this one. It's a bit of a, yeah, it's brown, but it's red, and I don't know. Because I wanted this to be something made out of wood, but I did not want it to be the same as the tree. Then I have the 490. Can we find it? That was my elbow, which is deep orange. I'm just going to use that for the bench. And I was thinking about using bright, crisp colors, but this seems to be one of those forgotten little parts of the garden. So I don't know, maybe the colors wouldn't be bright anymore. Also gonna, it could be soil, so I'll just add that. I'm gonna dig through my pencils, see what I can combine. God, so messy. Handheld. I hate it. So I have the 249 and the 136 for that purple part. I'll just color it. Of course, dark at the bottom. Oh, more purple. I have strangled the Smurf again. Oh well. It's just too bad that I can't really find my zen in the coloring. Normally I would just stop, but of course I made the promise to upload. That kind of means I will be doing just that. Might also be a very good time to point people towards my, well, Twitter is probably the best place. So that if for some reason things like, well, this happen, and I just can't really get into the coloring, I can let you know. So I'll just add that to my links as well. Alright, now for the lighter one. Basically all I can do for now is just apologize for the background noise. I mean, I could speed it up, but that's just going to be these bits. Real time, I mean, it feels like they take a while, but as soon as you start speeding them up, it's just silly short. Alright, now with this one, I feel like I should go in with that dark one more time. Well, the best I can do for now is just wish karma upon people. And this is ridiculous. It really is. Alright, so for that one, I had, well, one on here, which was the 263, I'm quite sure. Yes, the 263, which for some reason has smudge on it. I'm not needing this one anymore for now. And I had the 192. I'm kind of struggling to stay in, but oh well. Problem is that I went in with a rather dark marker. And it doesn't seem dark, but once you have to pick your pencils with that, it kind of does seem to be dark. But I might just have to stick to just this little bit because I'm getting very frustrated by the noise, mostly because I won't be able to really filter it out. I mean, I can kind of counter it if I keep talking, but I feel like I'm too frustrated to make this like the normal length. Alright, I have the 179 and the 180, which are a bit of the yellowish browns, kind of. But yeah, I might have to keep it very short because, I don't know, I don't want to talk just because I have to talk, which is kind of what I've been doing. Also, to keep myself, well, sort of occupied. Because if I keep talking, then I can't hear it either. But this is just, I don't know. It's like common sense, right? I mentioned that in videos. So right now it's midnight. Tomorrow is Friday, and it's just a school day. It's just a very normal Friday. So, you know, people have to go to work tomorrow. Use common sense. I actually had a little conversation with one of my neighbors about that. They were like, wait, you don't really like music, do you? Because we never hear music. It's like, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. I have a headset. I definitely like music. I like it a lot. And because I know that I like loud music, I just got myself a headset, put on the headphones, and, you know, then I will be listening to the music. Not them, just me. So this is the 180. For some reason it does seem to be going down a little bit. I'm also hearing voices, so maybe maybe another neighbor was like, all right, that's enough. I'm calling reinforcements. All right, I kind of like it. Oh yeah, we also did that background thing. I don't know if I want to get the burnt umber for that. For some reason, is that this one? Walnut brown. That is not what I wanted. I wanted burnt umber. Oh, yes. I kind of didn't see it. It's a good thing I have a lot of extenders. Because, like, everything is in extenders now. This is just a bit much. Now, we didn't use all these colors today, but I think I still had that one. We used cream and the ivory for that, I think. Alright. I'll just go over that with that 180. I think it looks nice. That looks like it's soil. I want to go in and get I need a better point for that. I really don't like that tiny sharpener. I mean, it's gotten like completely dirty. But I mean, of course I took a break and then I didn't really remember to bring the other sharpener, so I'm stuck with it now. I don't know. I want to do I want to do that? Maybe I want to add more orange because I like that orange over there. I really do. It's like the most colorful right now. I feel I want to add it right there. No, I'm kind of looking at the timer and seeing, and I did do the speed up thingy of the grass, but that is really about it. I'll just make it all orange. I'm just not gonna not pretend that there's any kind of green with these flowers. We are about fun now. Does look nice, doesn't it? So this is that 115 that we used earlier. Let's just use that at the bottom. It is so warm now. Whether that is actually the room temperature or me kind of being annoyed, I don't know. But and if you're coloring along straight away, it's probably relatable. I hear people talking about it being warm all over, so we shall suffer together. Now there are some plans of me doing this live. Now skip to the 111. Wait, what? Temperature getting to me. I probably cut that nonsense out. So yeah, I probably won't be going live on YouTube. But once I do go live elsewhere, I'll let you know. 107. So I guess I should remind myself to at my Twitter to my links, because it's just an easy way for me to keep people up to date. Of course, there is also that Facebook group, which is still joinable. I like this. I really do. Don't want to do these in the same color though. I think I want something else for that. I'll just pick the color and be right back. Now, I wanted to go for purple, but not that purple, so I picked the Pale Lilac VO20, which is going to come with the 125 and the 160, which is this one and that one, and we'll just see how it goes. Now again, I could decide that there are leaves in there, but I don't know. It's too complicated. We set out to make it a non-complicated coloring, so we shall do just that. Now, of course, I could make these different colors as well, but I feel like it's just a bit more serene if we sort of stick to one setting. I mean, it's a garden. It's not nature. I mean, someone actually planted these, so it would make sense for there to be the same colors, or I don't know. On top of that, we were going to keep it simple, and if we have to cram in all these different colors, well, it's no longer going to be simple, it's going to be complicated. Which was exactly what we were trying to avoid. We were going to go for easy coloring. Also, less is more, I think. A lot of times. Now I am thinking this might just be the last bit I color, because I suppose mentally I'm sort of finding my piece slowly, but on the other hand, I am sweating. Now, that means for the next one, I'll probably do like a little test with my, I do have like one of those USB ventilator thingies. It isn't too loud, but I'll just do a test run with that, because that would actually be kind of comfortable. And not open a window, but let's not go back to that topic right now. So I'll just do a test run with my mic, see if it picks up that ventilator thingy. And if it does pick it up, how bad is it? I'm sure it could be forgiven if it's not too bad. Alright, so now into that 125, which is kind of a bright color. So it might undo that purple. But yeah, this looks so fun. I like this. Speaking of like, if you click that yet, I would really appreciate it. While you're clicking things, do click subscribe. And, turn on your notifications. All that. So, we have the annoying, awkward part out of the way. Let's go back to coloring. I really hate that part. But I have noticed that it seems to be sort of mandatory. And I could keep telling people where to find this page, but, well, if you don't know where you can find this page, you should probably start at part 1. I'm going to stop naming the parts because I don't think it's going to be that many anyways. For the next one, I know that it's going to be warm weather, so I might have to start a bit sooner. That way, if we have annoying, drunk, howling neighbors, we can just stop and continue another day. But I like this. Now, I don't know if I want to get into that grassy bit. I really don't. It's like so warm in here. So yeah, this is just going to be a very short one. Although I guess I could. That was, I think, this one. Yes, it was. So that G8. Might as well start doing a few leaves. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's gotta be done. I have no idea what's going on here, but I feel like I want to get stuff done. I like that. Now we have these in the background, but I don't know, they are so tiny. I'm gonna try anyways. I dare try. I don't know if I want to include, yeah, only when I'm holding it I'm using it. That was the theory. It's gonna make it easier than next time. So I'll speed up this bit, do this with pencil, so just speed up the leafy bits. Now for this we used, I think it was these two. The 158 and the 264. I should sharpen, but I don't know, my hand's already cramped up as is. I could go back to that T-Gull, but that has destroyed enough pencils already, so I will not be doing that. Just a little bit. which I thought I could do just with pencil, but that wasn't working out. Again, you know, it's most the dark part at the bottom, and then we go light further up. I'm like almost stuck to my chair. The weather is, it's just warm. Warm, warm, warm. But as I was fearing coming up to the warm weather, you know, there's no opening windows because the noise. There's like a little ventilation roster thing, but you know, close that too. Usually around this time it is rather quiet. Just of course not when I decided to do my coloring. Again, having an off week, so it's easier for things to get to me, I guess. So sorry about that. Do hope you still kind of enjoyed the vid. I will do better next time. I feel I could get into everything else, but I'll just get the murderous sharpener, which for some reason I've decided that this is as sharp as it's gonna go. Try again. Luckily, it is in the distance. I feel like I could do more. If only I had started earlier, then I'd actually have some time to take more breaks. I don't. But I guess a short one, we should survive. I mean, it's not going to be that short. It's still going to be okay-ish. And I mean, we got that done, flowers done, tree done, well, wood stuff done. And there's a reason I'm kind of skipping this part. I feel like it could be water. I still really do. I'll just leave that for next time. I mean, for now, I'm too sweaty. But, oh, that looks cute. They're so bright, though. Now, what I could do is add like a little bit of a center to them. Put like a ivory dot in there. So I'll be using my Posca for that, the ivory. You could do this with a white too. Just mix some dots, make it a little more lively. Which is sort of random, because I can't really tell, well, with most of them I can't really tell what is the center of the flower and what isn't. Just spicing it up a little bit. Now I could add some light to that as well, like on the side or maybe on the top, but I feel like these are too small to do that with. I want to go all out on my markers. So I got the white, and I'm gonna give it a try to see what happens if we put a little bit of a shine on them. I mean, flowers don't shine, but it's a coloring page. And it's my page, my rules. I like that. I do like it. So that's just the white. And I don't really have another color that, well, I mean, maybe one of the yellows, or could have maybe gone for orange, but the problem with doing a highlight in a similar color is kind of like, it's gonna look like a smudge. Now it really looks like a highlight. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I've been outside every now and then. You see tulips. They don't really have highlight shiny things, but I like it. Oh my god. It's like a glow to my hands now. My hands are becoming shiny from sweating, and it's ridiculous. Right. It's really getting too warm in here. Even though it is past midnight. But we did get a lot done. I mean, we got most of the grass in. We'll continue on, well, this grass later. Because I feel like it's going to be different from that. So we're going to need a different approach. I love those flowers. I really do. So I guess for now that means I'm done. I'm going to be sticky elsewhere. Did I get that all blended? I'm going to use the camera for that. I did not. Did not get that all blended in. Not as nice as I wanted. That's better. I love how the camera kind of gives a different look. I don't like that tree though. So for now, this is it. Next time we're definitely getting into, well, we're still indecisive about that. But I think next time we should be able to get that in and figure out whether this is water or a walkie path. I'm thinking water. And we'll get the tulips a nice color. And this little line of soil. So I do hope you come back for that, because the fun is about to begin, and we're going to have a paper house. You can already kind of see, especially when this part is going to be done, which no one ever saw because I never really did color alongs, but I always leave one object uncolored, save it for last, and it kind of looks like a paper house. In the last one it was a paper wheelbarrow, I think, but just a little me thing. I don't know why I do it, I just do it. Again, you know, if you want to get like a closer look, around the time that the video is going to be uploaded, I am going to add this picture to the Facebook group, which again, anyone could just join. I mean, it's closed, but we're not a cult. It's just a place to get your freebies and the swatch cards, the color wheel thing. Wait, this one, yes. So that Facebook group is just a place to get your swatch lists, which I am still going to add another one. I mean, I have the empty ones too, which that's basically this. Which was convenient because I have 40 paint markers without codes and names, which is why this is very, well, seems like a waste of paper, but I used it anyway. It's got that color wheel with the little arrow things to pick your colors, and of course the swatch cards for different brands for free. That's what the Facebook group is, and also this page, you can find that there. So yeah, you know, don't forget to click things. And then for now, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you back for the next part, and have a good one.